What's up guys, Petko here. Today we're going to talk about Season 4 and Elder Shaman guides. You guys have been very keen on me doing such a guide for Season 4, and because I didn't do one for Season 3, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to get some time and put some effort into making one guide for Season 4. I'm going to cover everything. Talents, builds, what to build on, what to focus on, what trinkets you should be doing, rotation, single target AoE. Everything is going to be included in a video. So hope you enjoyed. All right, so the first thing is the build. What build should I be playing this season? Well, the build we're gonna be playing is gonna be the same as last season. That is pretty much the standard for any key level, whether it's tyrannical, fortified, plus 15, 20, or plus 5. That is what you're gonna be playing everywhere. I've tried somewhere in some keys on PTR to play Eco's build together with Flash of Lighting. It didn't feel good at autoplay, although it's a little bit stronger on a mass AoE pulls. I genuinely preferred something like this so far. But again, it's my personal choice. If you guys don't like this build, you can choose something else. That's what it's been playing for me the best so far. Left side is completely optional. You can tweak around depending on, like the dungeon, whether you need, for example, curse spell, poison spell, etc. You can just tune around and, work your way around. So next thing is going to be secondary stats. What exactly are we going to be focusing next season? Once again, this is going to be your making sure to hit mastery. Anything above 85, 87, in my opinion, is overkill. The rest you should be dumping to versatility and haste respectfully. No crit at all with this build. Here's the interesting thing. I personally like to play with anything above 25% haste. Feels really good. There's no limitation of what kind of haste you want to have, but I prefer to have more verse just because you're a little bit more squishy and verse makes you a bit more tanky, I dump stuff to mastery, make sure that I have 85, then I switch to at least 25% haste, and as soon as I have that one, I dump the rest to versatility. In terms of crafting, embellishments, so late season, I'm going to be playing with Elemental Larian as soon as I get my sockets. Early season, I might want to switch and focus on adaptive arm guards. This bracer here is going to be probably my first craft. Second craft is going to be either a ring with a socket and mastery amp, or maybe a belt or boots with mastery amp. Depending if I'm going to be raiding or not, I feel like that's going to be your best choice. Late game, I'm going to switch the mastery amp for something like Larian, for example. But again, you won't really do a big mistake if you want to go Larian first, but just keep in mind that the more sockets you have, the more damage you're going to do late season, or I guess the more secondary stats you're going to get, aka more damage. Early season, you might not get the best benefit out of it. But again, if you want to go for it, go for it. If you don't want to recraft and butter. There is going to be a new currency in Season 4 called the Bullions, or previously known as coins. Pretty much those coins, we're still not sure how they drop. We know that you're going to get them by weekly quest. I don't know the cap of it, but you can choose which items you would like to get from all the previous raids. I will probably focus on getting this mace first, ASAP, aka the weapon. As soon as you get a weapon, I will probably go for either this trinket, Tyrant's Call of Dominance, aka the class trinket, and those two rings. So those four things are going to be insanely good for you to pick up. I would choose the mace first, probably trinket second, and last one is going to be the rings. I think that's going to be my goal so far. And once again, speaking about trinkets, throughout all my testing, I found the Tome to be a really good choice with the class trinket, simply because the class trinket provides very nice sustained damage throughout the dungeon, and so is the Tome. It's because your class is not really burst oriented, you're more like sustained machine. As you can see, my trinket does around like 5-6% of my overall damage. In some keys 4, some keys 5. It would really depend, for example, on the key level. For example, here I did 8%. So it's safe to say this one drops from Azora Vaults. It's a really good one. So go grind it, get it, and give it a try. All right, so speaking about rotation, how should I be playing my Shaman? Well, nothing has changed since Season 3. In terms of rotation, I'm going to show you my rotation myself on AoE and ST, and if you would like to, you can copy it. Small disclaimer, on the bottom right of the screen, you can check exactly the sequence of my spells, what I pressed, so you can copy it if you would like to. So first of all, for AoE, I like to always precast my Stormkeeper and my Elemental. I like to maintain Flame Shocks on as many targets as I can. And obviously just Lava Burst, Earthquake, Lava Burst, Earthquake, Lava Burst, Earthquake. And then you make sure you spend your Stormkeeper before it runs away. And as soon as you get your Primordial Wave CDR back, which you're going to get right now, you get it, Lava Burst, Earthquake, Lava Burst, Earthquake, Lava Burst, Earthquake. And during downtime, for example, you can always do one Chain Lightning, Lava Surge, Earthquake, Lava Surge, Earthquake. This is ready. Rinse on repeat. Now, two important things. I like to precast Turnkeeper, I like to precast my Elemento. And second and most important thing is making sure to have Flame Shocks on as many targets as you can. Obviously, the cap is going to be 6. More than 6 doesn't really matter. And that's your, TLDR AoE rotation. Obviously, there's a lot more to min-max, but just basic. About single target, I like to do the same thing. First and foremost, focus on casting as many lava bursts as I can. Precasting Stormkeeper, sending the primordial wave, and then just spamming lava bursts as much as I can, hoping to get a proc. If you get a proc, you just spam lava burst until the oblivion like this, and making sure that the Stormkeeper doesn't run out, which in this case, I kind of crunch my procs. And try your best to utilize your Surge of Power, which is going to be this one right here. See that? Surge of Power counts for after you press Earth Shock or Earthquake. Use this one for lightning bolts from Stormkeeper or regular lightning bolts. But your prior right now is casting as many lava bursts as you can, even back to back. It doesn't matter. Just spam that shit back to back. Back to back. Because as soon as you cast the Earth Shock, you're gonna get Lava Surge just because you play Wind Speaker talent. So as soon as you have nothing else, just spam lightning bolts until you get lava burst back. And last but not least, my overall thoughts about Early Shaman going into Season 4. Now, honestly, I feel like although Shaman does not have anything special outside of, consistent damage, and I guess good part about utility, nothing has changed in terms of your rotation, no buffs or no nerfs. So although people think it's the same, I personally believe it's gonna be a little bit better just because of the whole combo with all the nice trinkets and the rings that can help you improve damage and also survivability. So I expect this to perform slightly better than last season, and in the hands of an experienced player, you can definitely run high keys with it. Although, again, mages and locks are gonna be probably better than you. So don't lose hope, enjoy the season, and I will see you guys in a War Within Alpha or Beta very, very soon. Bye for now. And come on stream. Watch me pump.